incredibly sketchy. Hey, my name's Amanda. This is Josh. And we are just out here trying to live our best lives and make the most of our weekends. Pretty excited about this weekend. We have some plans to go see some springs. Gonna try and hit a whole bunch today and hopefully have an awesome day. Let's do it.
Florida springs are, in my opinion, the most beautiful and unique bodies of water there are. They have crystal clear freshwater and stay at a constant 72 degrees all year round, which for the record is really cold. One of the coolest things to me is when you can see where the spring meets the river like you can here. It's so crazy how the crystal clear and super cold water just instantly turns tannic and warm. It literally blows my mind every single time. The water is warm here, and then I take a couple of steps over, and the water just turns cold. It's so crazy. I wish you can feel it through the video. It's wild to me that some people live their whole lives here, and they never venture out and see and experience these things. For us, it was about 10 years ago when our son was young, and I was determined to give him a life of adventure, but on a budget. So we just started driving around and exploring. I did some research too and found out about the springs, and we started coming here and hiking and biking and swimming and snorkeling and diving and just all around exploring. The quest was really to make our son's childhood one for him to remember. It was one of the best decisions we've ever made, and from then, we've made a life that we'll always remember. Since then, we obviously love to come to the springs, and it's just a really fun alternative to the beach and something special to do. Anyway, our next stop is a spring that's known for its jump platform, and for the past couple of days, that's all I've been thinking about. See, I'm kind of a scaredy cat, and I certainly don't jump off of things, but I told myself that I would face my fears today, and I would do the 20-foot jump. Yeah. I wish I could convey the level of terror that I felt. I knew, though, that I would regret it if I didn't do it. So I stood there and tried to tell myself that this is the scary part, the thinking. And once I jumped, the fear would be gone. So I jumped. And the fear did not disappear. It felt like I was in the air falling for the longest time. But as soon as I finally hit the water, the fear was gone, and the adrenaline was just coursing through me. More than anything, I was so proud of myself, and it felt so good to face my fears. Obviously, Josh is not as scared as I am, so he had less of a problem doing these, but we both had such a great time, and I'm so glad we came. I'm so glad we did it. So since we accomplished that mission, it was time to keep going.
You almost tripped.
This is interesting. We did run into some scuba divers up there getting ready, and they let us know that there's zero visibility. Yeah, we won't be going in this water, but it is cool. So, on to the next one.
Yeah, almost stepped on that.
Whoopsie. Hi, little sneaky friend. Enjoy your stare.
Did not see him. Those divers we spoke to did direct us to another nearby spring that we could check out, but they did warn us about its conditions before we went.
Oh my god, you have all over again. Yes, sketchy.
Now, here's the thing. This is the last one.
I didn't go very far. You can see while I'm moving.
You can?
A little bit. That is so incredibly sketchy.
Jumping into a duckweed covered pond was something I never thought I'd do, so today's definitely been a pretty cool day so far. This next spot was definitely the loudest, but it had a really unique feature.
He jumps out airplanes, he jumps in holes, he jumps in conclusions.
All that. I was trying to.
We had a swim through. Super cool, always wanted to do that. It's always worth pointing out that a lot of these springs, this one included, have massive cave systems underneath. So that orange line there is scuba divers in the caves exploring. That line is so that they could find their way back out. Going deep into those caves like that is something I have absolutely no interest in ever doing, but I do think it's incredible. I'd love to take scuba lessons and get scuba certified at some point and do all that, but I don't need to go into the caves. And the free divers that go through there are even crazier. I mean, obviously they can't do these like the scuba can, going all the way. Anyway, I'm rambling, but it's super cool. Let me know in the comments if it's something that you've done or would ever do. By the way, I don't think I mentioned, when I say these cave systems are long, it's like miles and miles of mapped cave systems. And that's what I mean by freedivers can't do this. They can do it, just to be clear. They just can't go all the way as far as the scuba can. By the time we got to this next spring, we were getting a little tired and the thunder was rolling. We didn't see any lightning though, so we went ahead and went in the water, but we knew we were getting to the end of our swimming for the day. Still really glad we made it here because this spring was massive and absolutely exceeded my expectations. It had a really giant basin, which was probably the biggest that we've ever been in, and the spring went down over 70 feet deep. I was in absolute awe of this spring. It was stunning, and I definitely want to go back when we have more time and energy. Love my little animal friends. In normal Florida fashion, there was a storm over us as we headed home, but it was really fun watching some of the gnarly lightning happening. I also really love when you can see the sheet of rain up ahead. It's one of those things that always amaze me.
Lightning capital of the world.
And then it rained, and the road couldn't handle it. And I could barely handle it.
This is fucking crazy.
Tropical Storm Friday.
Oh my goodness.
Not really a tropical storm.
Just Florida.
Lack of rain.
It's just Florida. But look, I can see the sun over there.
We have rapids in the streets.
What?
We have rapids in the streets.
Oh, rapids! I thought you said rabbits. I was like, where? I was looking for the rabbits. Why are they out here?
Well, that was our day. Thank you so much for joining us on our adventure. I hope it inspires you to go out and explore, get outside, face your fears, and just have some fun. If you enjoyed this, please give this video a like, and if you want to see more, please subscribe. I appreciate you, and I'll catch you on the next one.